Man, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're gonna talk about Dexter, New Blood. I'm not gonna drop any spoilers on it. I'm just gonna give my overall thoughts and opinions, and it might be a spoiler in it here and there just to convey some points. But I'm gonna try not to make this too long. I'm gonna make it as quick as possible. Uh, Dexter, New Blood. If you've watched the show in the past, you know where it left off. Uh, Pretty much Dexter was nearly got found out as being the Bay Harbor butcher, and he went to great lengths to escape and whatnot. And we were left at the very end of that series with seeing that he was in the woods and it was snow. Pick up Dexter New Blood, and we see that Dexter's been living a life out at Iron Lake, a town up in upstate New York or somewhere around in that area. And he he's assumed the name of Jim Lindsay, and he's works at a gun store and whatnot. So he's not he, but he still has like that Dexter. He's still Dexter. You know what I'm saying? And we also have his sister who is still in this series, but she's dead, of course, because she died at the end at the in the last season, and she's back, but she's in ghost form, and she constantly torments him because she just it's like no matter how much he changed, he no how much no matter how much he tries to forget what happened and who he was, what went down in Florida and whatever, and she seems to be that one thing, like that guilt to him that's always there. She always telling him he's a monster, that he can't he killed her and he killed everybody he loves, and just beating him down. And he always comes back with those quick quips with it, like he's been dealing with it for some time. So I'm sure it's just a testament to his mental stability. You know what I'm saying? Like back then he had in the old shows as they proceeded on to the final season, you see them just slowly losing more, going more and more to that dark side of his, or becoming more and more of his dark passenger than he really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? He still tries to instill all the code and whatnot that his dad taught him and whatever, and he gets thrown for a curveball, or should I say, when he things when his son Harrison comes into town. But just before that, right off the bat in the first episode, we get a good glimpse of who he still is as he gets pissed. And what I would assume was a guy who killed his moral compass, if you will, because he was trying to be normal, and the way that he do it, you know how when people do things in their life or they do something, they look to hurt themselves as punishment. You know what I mean? So in his way, it wasn't hurting himself. It was just taking long hikes in the woods, and he spot this one white deer. And I guess to him, this white deer was a sign of purity and him being able to overcome his dark passenger or whatnot. Well, the person he ends up killing, uh, you know, shot this deer in front of him, and that pissed him off. So he went back to his old Dexter's ways and whatnot, or at least that's how it seemed, because he had him wrapped up like he normally would. He told him what he did wrong, and then gave him a chance to explain himself, and then killed him. You know what I mean? But the dude he killed was an asshole, and he didn't like him anyway. He had already been pissing him off, so it was kind of like, are you doing it because of the deer, or are you doing it just to feed your dark passenger? But like I said, along comes Harrison, and Harrison's having these same tendencies that he has, so he tries to take on the role of his father, and try to, you know, well, he tries to take on the role of father figure and be that father in Harrison's life, try to be normal and whatnot. But it's just one Harrison popped up out of nowhere. We didn't even know he had a son. You know what I'm saying? It's as if he didn't even account for this. But the show, nonetheless, it's a good show. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep talking about it like that because then again, I'm just gonna keep running on, man. I actually enjoyed it. There's been rumors about there being a season two, and now I'm gonna tell you right now, I can say it was been some episodes that had me like, holy fuck, what the hell, dude? I can't wait for next week. Typically, it was Dexter, man. If you've seen Dexter in the past, you know it. You know what I'm saying? It was a good show. It was a good season, and there've been rumors that there's going to be a season two. But given how they left off with this season, what you gonna do? How can you continue with what they left off? And this season has come to an end. There were 10 episodes in it, and last episode just aired Sunday. So if you hadn't seen it, I will be doing another video that's got spoilers jumping in to why I believe a season two could prove difficult if or unless there are certain things in play. So yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, the cast was phenomenal. The writing was it didn't feel like most movies that have been remade or continued in the modern era. It didn't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? It felt like a continuation of a story that we got left on a cliffhanger on. And for that right there, I'd have to go ahead and say that it delivered as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? It actually closed the story off like it should have, but given the events that would happen in the last episode, in episode 10, I don't know if that's going to be what we're it's not. I don't know if season two is going to become a reality. I don't know. I guess it remains to be seen. But nonetheless, if you have Amazon Prime or Showtime in any form, I advise you to go. And I not advise. I recommend that you give Dexter New Blood a watch. Man, it's a damn good 10 episode season. And hell, if you hadn't seen anything in any of the old Dexters in before, shit, you got a good 11 seasons right there leading up until it actually has a close. Let's just say that it was better than what Game of Thrones delivered. And they just delivered that as like, hey, let's just end it. That's what I felt like with Game of Thrones. I felt Game of Thrones, they was just like, man, look, cut that shit. Let's go. Let's end this shit. Boom, boom, boom. It was over. With this, it seemed like they took their time. They flushed out what they needed to flush out. They explored what they needed to explore. And they delivered on a damn good story for a damn good character. So, yeah. Guys, let me know what you think about the Dexter New Blood down below. If you've watched it, tell me what your favorite episode was. If you hadn't seen it yet, guys, go check it out. You know what I'm saying? You won't be disappointed. Uh with that being said, I want to thank you guys for coming by the video. I encourage you guys to, again, if you hadn't already, subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit that bell for notifications and also drop a like on the video to let me know that you actually checked it out and whatnot. And, I don't know. YouTube, I'm just trying to do what everybody else trying to do. What can you say? Guys, y'all have a good one. Take it easy. It's Taco Tuesday, baby. And I'm wearing the socks to prove it. I can't kick my leg up that high right now because one, I ain't good. But y'all take it easy, man. Peace.